Hey guys. So it's been brought to my attention that there's some people that are out there that may need to hear my story, that may be able to kind of understand where I come from, in hopes that it helps you, um, just in your everyday life. It doesn't even have to be to build your business, but I really hope that after you watch this video, you'll have some insight and you may be able to go further with your life and just get past some of those demons that you're facing. Um, a lot of you don't know this, but um, I haven't had a relationship with my mom for probably 2 years now, and before it was very rocky. My mom, my whole life, has been very manipulative, very controlling, um, emotionally and verbally abusive. She she's sick, guys. That's all I can say is that she's very ill. I love her with every ounce of me, but she's toxic to my life. So I've chosen to not be a part of it. We've tried boundaries. We've tried to have certain boundaries, and in hopes that we can still maintain a relationship. But those boundaries are always broken. And so we don't have a relationship. So I really treasure the relationships with the women that I have. As it's hard for me. It's hard for me to trust. It's hard for me to love. And it's hard for me to not have walls up, especially when it comes to women. So having the friendship that I have, I really adore and I really appreciate. So someone out there needs to know that you're not alone if you have problems building those relationships and trusting people, because I come from a really rough past. Everybody that I loved got ripped out in front of me. People that I should have been able to have a relationship, my mom would not allow me to. And it was hard. You know, my own dad I wasn't allowed to love because my mom didn't want me to. And so love is hard for me. Love in every form, as a friend, intimately, as a parent. Sometimes it's a struggle as well. So I want you all to know that it's okay. You can overcome this. You can overcome those walls that you have, and you can, and you will be successful in that if you choose to be. So for all of you that know, you know now that I don't have my mom in my life. But it's more than just that, guys. When I got rid of that tension that my mom brought to my life, and I got rid of that toxicity, my whole life changed. My whole outlook on life changed. I was finally able to learn forgiveness. And I assure you, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if I wouldn't have learned to love Jesus. And, you know, God has taught me so much about forgiveness and letting go of the past pains and the past agonies that I've been put through, and not forgiving that person or the situation for, you know, not for them, but for yourself, because you learn to let go and you forgive, and it's like a weight is lifted off of your shoulders. My mom has really done a number on my self-esteem. My whole life I wasn't allowed to have an opinion, or my thoughts were wrong. I didn't get to voice my opinion. Kids were to be seen and not heard. When it came to real life situations, guys, I wasn't allowed to tell anybody how I felt. Nobody knew about life at home because it wasn't something that was talked about, because if it was talked about, my opinion was wrong. The lies were so big that were told. The things that happened, that I know happened, were skewed. There were things that didn't happen. If that makes sense. She had manipulated them to the point where I myself started to doubt my own thoughts and my own opinions and my own beliefs. I it's crazy. It's like somebody else was controlling my brain all the time and controlling my own morals and my own opinions and my own thoughts. And for the longest time, I didn't have a voice. I wasn't allowed to speak up. And now I get to, and people want to hear what I have to say, and people appreciate it. And people appreciate my transparency, and people appreciate what I bring to the table. And it's so, as a leader, I will be honest, it's been really hard for me to understand why people want to follow me. I've never lived a life worth following until now, and I can't thank my mom enough for what she did, for what she's put us through, for the hell I went through in my life. I can't thank her enough, because if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you that you are enough. And I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you I know what it's like to feel at your lowest low and not to feel worthy and not to have a voice. If it weren't for her, somebody else's life wouldn't be changed. You guys, it's not just me. There's people out there just like me that need to know that they are worthy, that their voice needs to be heard, and that they are enough, that they will be successful because they deserve it. Guys, so honestly, my purpose is way bigger in this world than I can ever imagine. I'm not in this company to sell wraps. I'm in it to change lives. And I'm changing lives because I'm allowing mine to be changed. That's all you have to do to be successful in this business, is allow yourself to be worthy of that success, to allow your voice to be heard, and to just follow your heart, guys. I love you, and I am so proud of the team that we have, and I'm so proud of the people that I've allowed into my life, and I'm proud of myself. I am so proud that I have learned to forgive her, and that I've learned that my voice is going to be heard, and it deserves to be heard. And I'm finally able to be who I am, and I'm finally learning who I am, and I'm finally learning to love every minute of my life, because I get to be who I want to be. And guys, so do you. You get that, and you deserve that. You are so worthy, so worthy. Just start believing it.